Hey guys, so what I did is download this app specifically for YouTube. So I'm gonna see if that makes it any easier for my new phone to, help me make videos and that sort of thing. So I just left my boyfriend's house and okay, so I have both sets of my keys in my car, right? And one of my key fobs died, so I was using the other one, I was messing with it, and I was like, see, this is, one of them locks. It's not, my battery's not dead, it's just my battery and my fob's dead, like, not my car battery. Anyway, so, yeah, my boyfriend locked my keys in my car. So we had to call the cops, and, they came over and fixed it, opened the door for me. And so they have a neighbor who lives down the street who is also a cop, right? And it was funny because I saw the cop that helped me pull off like in front of the dude's house, and I was like, oh, I guess he's going to say hi to this guy, whatever. I go past, I look at the other guy's cop car, and he had written "wash me" on the back of his car. I don't know why, but I thought that was so funny. I was like, yeah. So yeah, Maria's been kind of tired and dead lately, so I'm not sure what that's all about, but fingers crossed. So right now I'm just headed to go shop. It's kind of my forte. And then I've got a thing to do at work. Gotta go fill out some papers, I-9 paper, whatever we do for the season. So I know I kind of hinted on this subject, on Facebook and Twitter, and you guys kind of know a little bit, but so the other day I was driving through town, and okay, so all of a sudden all these cars in front of me just slam on their brakes, okay, and we're going, I don't even know how fast you're going, the speed limit, okay, which was 440, no, I don't even know, it was, it was significant because everyone just stopped, so all these people are almost, we're close to hitting each other, right? And all these people are almost hitting me in the back, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened? And then I see all these cop cars just zooming past, right? And I'm like, what is going on? And so like I kind of just looked in front of me, and there's this lady in the middle of the road, like she'd gotten hit by a car. So I found out later that night, it was like a 64-year-old woman, and she got hit with the car, and they pronounced her dead at the hospital. But I watched a lady die in front of me. Oh my gosh. Can you guys even imagine? Like, oh, I was so shaken up. I was like, oh, this is, like, it's not something you see every day. Well, Saturday is Valentine's Day. What are you guys doing? Like, I know, whether I'm in a relationship or not, it's still just a Hallmark holiday, I think it's kind of pointless. I mean, it can be nice sometimes, but I can see both sides, both ends, like, oh, this is a stupid holiday, or oh, this is, let's go celebrate, whatever. So what I've done, I went and got something for my boyfriend, and I made reservations to a restaurant, so I'm hoping everything goes good. I called him forever ago, like, I don't even know when it was, but, and they're like, oh yeah, well, it's a good thing you made reservations, because they, we fill up fast, and so I got, like, one of the last. I feel like I'm totally rambling, and I know I am. Like, last month I was like, ooh, I'm ready to make a February vlog, and now it's February, and I'm like, what do I talk about, So, I mean, school's going good. I had a test, a couple weeks ago, and I aced it, and I had a paper that I totally aced, so I'm so happy. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I sat there for a couple, like, I think it was like 4 or 5 hours, and I just sat there just frustrated over this paper. Like, I was so upset. Like, I'm like, I'm gonna bomb this, I'm gonna fail this class. No, I aced it. It was awesome. And so now we're on week 5. I have a test again in history this Friday, and then midterms are going to come up in about 2 weeks, so it went fast. So earlier this commercial came on talking about Hawaii, right? And it just got me so excited because, like, my grandma was like, yeah, well, after you get your bachelor's degree, then we'll go to Hawaii, right? So I was like, oh my gosh, like, when I really think about it, I mean, last year my life was basically on pause, and you guys know that. You know, I was so upset, dealing with unpleasant people, and now, you know, that I've started school and I've kind of been moving around, you know, doing different jobs and like that kind of thing, and it's a new experience, and I feel so blessed. It's exciting to know, you know, that I can change my future, you know, instead of, you know, doing what I'm doing now, you know, kind of, you know, just doing random jobs here and there. You know, going to school, you know, it's gonna better my future, and it's really exciting. I'm so excited. My grandma and I went and drove to Wyoming last night and went and bought a ton of lottery tickets, right? And, you know, we just started thinking about it, and I was like, what would you do with the money if you won the lottery, you know? Like, what would you guys do? You know, and I started thinking, I was like, my first thought was pay for school and have it paid off. And did that dude trip anybody else out, or is it just me? I mean, obviously with school, you know, it's not instant. I mean, you know, it'd be a good investment, and to be able to, you know, have a steady job and like career, and you can start a family, and it's exciting. It's weird, you know. I've been thinking about life just in general lately, and it's like, it's weird because, you know, I'm not a kid anymore. I can't go to preschool and eat snacks and play. I mean, if I was a preschool teacher, maybe, but, you know, that's irrelevant. You know, high school, I mean, you know, you live with your parents, you go out with your friends. I mean, my life was, you know, I wasn't your average teenager. Like, I had, you know, different rules, and a lot of you guys that have hung out with me, I mean, you guys all know that. I haven't really recorded a lot of videos, and I haven't broadcasted in ages, and I feel really bad because I really love talking to you guys. So I'm gonna have to definitely come on either tonight or tomorrow night, you know, sometime, and broadcast, because I miss talking to you guys. I try and keep up with you guys, you know, on Twitter most of the time, and Facebook, and, you know, whatever else. I've been kind of bad about it lately, so I'm really trying. I've been stressed, and so, like you guys know, I mean, I'll go running or whatever, and I haven't had time to do that. And so last night, like, I ran for 4 miles, so I feel awesome. Like, I slept like a baby. So that was nice. So my goal for right now is going to be to try and broadcast more and be able to talk to you guys, because, you know, in my vlogs, I kind of feel like, you know, I'm shoving everything into them, which, I mean, that's, you know, what a vlog is, you know, it's kind of about the month. But I don't want to have, I mean, you know, before, if I started talking about, say, a certain person, I mean, you already know their background because I've told you guys over broadcast. Also, I know in my last video, my last abuse type video, that it cut it short, and it was just because my iPhone, it doesn't have a pause button, so it just kind of records straight through. So I kind of tried to not mess up. So that was so difficult. You know, when I first, very first made any videos, it was completely straight through. So I'm glad that we have, you know, stop and go apps, and hopefully this one that I'm using right now works. This is kind of my testing type thing, so fingers crossed. Also, Jenna, I know you subscribed to me. I don't know if you'll watch this video, because my videos are kind of stupid and whatnot. But anyway, I just want to say that I love you, and I have your package in my backseat, and we're 2 days away from Valentine's Day, and I still haven't shipped it, so I will get it to you though, I promise. So as of right now, I don't have any like outings or, you know, any trips planned or anything. So if you guys want to hang out and you live, you know, local, you know, around me, then we should hang out, definitely. The kids were trying to convince our parents to go down to California, and I'm not sure if I've talked about this before or not, but I really want to go to Disneyland. Like, I don't know why, but so I'm hoping we can go to Disneyland. So if all else fails, we can meet up at Disneyland, you know, say hey, exchange some words, take some selfies, that type of thing. I'm gonna try and keep this video, you know, simple, to the point, which I can and haven't because it's been all over the place. But anyway, so I love you guys, and I'm gonna go inside, and I will talk to you later. Bye.